excited for this. So we got Kevin versus Manny. And it looks like Kevin's going Marth. Which makes sense. I feel like Manny, I mean, this is just my opinion, but I think Manny's very strong against fast fallers. Combo game is super strong, and having used to play Falco, he knows what Falcos want. But Marth is going to give Link a run for his money. I don't know what the hardest matchup is for Link, but I can imagine Marth being a great difficulty. Yeah, Sheik makes sense. I can also imagine Marth being pretty difficult, because he's that mid-weight, so like, you know, combos can be kind of weird. Plus, with his also big sword, it kind of neutralizes a lot of Link's advantages of being able to take up space. But right now, things seem to be pretty even. Up until the SD, but you know, those happen. This is Found a Dream, so it's not really a real stage. And Kevin's just able to even it back up. So right now we're at 3 stocks apiece. Kevin's just pretty much sharking. May's sort of going to top plat a little bit, and now they're sort of doing a lot of exchanges. Oh, that was meaty. Yeah, Link, unfortunately, being a fast faller himself, suffers a lot of the same weaknesses that, say, Spaceys have. Manny's going to want to be able to like claim space and sort of force Kevin to make bad approaches. But right now, Kevin, unless Manny's able to get it started, Kevin will just be able to, you know, swing the sword and sort of just win that way. Like right now, he's up by a solid stock, so Manny needs to either play runaway or just get the leg up in exchange. But it's really hard to do that as Link. I'm always impressed when May's able to do it. But he's able to do it there. He's able to read a bad air dodge there. I assume that was supposed to be a tech, and May was able to get the up B, which pretty much evens us back up. Yes, Link can get comboed super hard, but because he is tied for one of the heaviest characters in the game, he can live a little bit longer. Except to forward smash like 100%, but, you know, we don't talk about that. Except we do, because it's commentary, and it's my job. Yeah, Kevin's just able to get a lot of strong fairs. I feel that those could be like teched if you can get the timing right, but of course that's always pretty difficult to do. I actually felt like instead of a bomb there, something like a fair would have been a little bit better, but I definitely understand why Manny went for that. So smart. So smart. I would have panicked because it was like, oh, he's going to get the tech, there's nothing he can do off of that, but most people are going to tech in place. Oh. May's able to take game 1. That's pretty well done. Unfortunately, Kevin was ESD last stock, obviously, and also first stock was a little messy at the end. But still, very impressive job for Manny. So counter pick, I don't know what you pick against Link, but I think something like Jungle Japes. There aren't that many places to grapple, and even if you do, you're going to be like pushed into the water. Oh, Pokemon Stadium. Okay, so clearly Kevin doesn't know this matchup that well. I'm kidding. That is a joke. Laugh. But yeah, and Kevin decides to go Fox instead. Makes sense. This place has a lot of horizontal room, so Kevin's just going to be able to run around. Yes, Link will be able to get a bit more projectiles off because of the added horizontal room, but if you're just able to run away from them all, it doesn't matter. Also, if Kevin just plays fast, uses the buttons, he can basically set up such that Link never has time to pull out bombs or get any setups from boomerangs or anything like that. So I'm curious to see at what tempo he decides to play at. Because Methodical Fox could also do the trick. It's really just a player-dependent thing, which is part of what I think. Okay, Manny went for being a legend, and I truly appreciate it. Oh. Manny's playing for the crowd, and by the crowd I mean me. He's essentially writing me a love song right now, and I respect it. Very good. Yeah, I think I covered pretty much every option, unless Kevin, maybe if he teched right, because I don't think Manny didn't cover very, very edge of ledge, but nobody would have really thought about that, because Link just covers so many options. It's so cool. We're basically even right now. Yeah, right now May is doing a lot of nairs in neutral. Just a really good fast move. I think it's like frame 3. It's one of his few like really, really fast moves. It's a good thing to throw at low percent, because Manny's waiting to get Kevin around, I don't know, maybe like 50 or 60. That's where things start to step a little bit more, where up B becomes a little bit more worth it. Yeah, because now he's going to get some distance in. That was a great nair. Very unfortunate that Kevin was able to Firefox do that. I like that up smash, but it just kind of clashed, unfortunately, for Kevin. Oh, Kevin's so smart. He tech rolled right because he realized that Manny was going too close to ledge. Ooh, and another up B to answer. I feel like grab was really risky at 130, but it makes sense because Manny would have been able to get a lot of percent. High risk, high reward. But right now, the game's pretty much even. Great reflector on the bomb, by the way. That was funny. Ooh. Good spot dodge. As a Falcon main, I don't really think much about spot dodge as a thing. But, yeah, it's important. A lot of characters have good ones. It's just I don't. Ooh. Yeah, that was a good tech. Kevin needed that tech. And Kevin's getting really good up airs right now. Yeah, Kevin's kind of realizing he needs to pick up like his damage per hit. Because Manny's getting a lot of hits, he's winning a lot in neutral. But if Kevin's able to get a lot off of a few punishes, he'll be able to take the lead. Like, really, whoever gets this stock is at such a huge advantage in this game. Kevin's at such a huge advantage in this game. Yeah, right now Manny's throwing a lot of projectiles at very different angles, hoping to trip Kevin up. It's not working too much, but it's just because it's really hard to set up right after that, especially when he's starting really close to it. Manny with the genius up B again, getting another stock and getting us another last game scenario. Kevin is shielding, making sure that Manny can't tackle him too much percent. Ooh, I wasn't sure if Manny was going to be able to get that one, but he did. Yeah, Kevin's at just 9% right now. He's just playing it safe, hoping to get a strong up smash is what it looks like he's going for. Manny's hopefully going to play it safe. Hopefully he doesn't. I mean, really, it's up to him. A lot of people would do like a high stakes thing, but Kevin's able to clutch out that game. The nice thing is now it's Manny's counter pick, and I mean, it depends on who Kevin plays, because he might want to try Marth again, because, you know, there were some SDs there, but it looks like his Fox was playing pretty well. And we're going Dreamyland. So yeah, Manny's liking the bigger stages here, which makes sense. I am always scared of fighting Link on small stages, because up B will cover so much more. But Manny's not a big fan of small stages, because he can't set up projectiles at all, which reduces like half of Link's utility, gives him way less options. So it makes sense that he's going to the biggest stage now. Plus his recovery is pretty good, and his survivability is great, and you know, you need to take advantage of that when you're playing a lower tier character. Ooh, one more Wave Shine would have done it. Yeah, that was an unsafe dash attack, but Kevin wasn't expecting it. Manny with a good recovery. Yeah, Manny with a good recovery. I was genuinely surprised by that. Oh, I would have grabbed like 3 times earlier. Manny was so smart to wait that out. And Kevin was really good to just keep baiting out with those up airs. It looked like a lot of them were safe, but Manny was able to get something off that. And Kevin with a slight lead right now. He's I feel like whenever you're playing against lower tier characters like Link, you kind of have to adapt in the first few games. I feel like Kevin's been adapting very well, just building up percent with very safe combos they know he can get. Sometimes it feels a little bit lame, you feel a little bit bad, but you know, the moment you get cocky is when Link gets his combo video started. So you know, you got to be merciless sometimes. And merciless Manny was, because he's now able to bring it to 3 stocks apiece. Another good Wave Shine to up smash. Aww. Kevin with didn't even save his partner. Wow, very rude. Yeah, I'm loving these drills. Kevin's been getting a couple of them, and drill's always kind of an unconventional option in the air because you never know how it's going to connect. Jesus, that was 82% in like 5 seconds. Actually, I wonder if he could have just weight trained that. But, I mean, Kevin has a huge lead. Doesn't need to be too risky right now. DC Manny goes onto that. There we go. Now we're closing it up. The nice thing is that Link can do a lot of things to build up percent. So taking advantage of that, Manny might be able to be on the road to recovery here. We're at game 3, which is very impressive. Manny's been doing a really good job. I'm curious to see how he can continue. And Kevin's done a fantastic job adapting. This playing against Manny is always very scary because you're never sure if you're going to be able to figure it out or not. That was also just a beautiful tech chase, getting all those hits. Down smash, I always love when Manny lands that. Ooh, nice. Manny with a very good recovery. Good bomb. Oh, and he hit it too. Yeah, that'll happen. And Kevin once again with a slight lead, but we've seen this before, and Manny has been able to close it up. Okay, I feel like Manny's going for being a bit too much of a legend. The Manny needs to get one good hit in. Oh, that was not there. Oh my god, good tech. He's done a lot of really safe nairs on shield. Manny's been really good with spacing those out. Yeah, good way to escape. Manny's been really strong in escaping shield pressure, despite how strong Kevin is at tacking on percent that way. Or not tacking on percent, but just like tacking on like shield damage. Yeah, Manny's usually getting these. You know, this is a very scary situation. Very nice. Manny is at high percent right now, but is last stock. Anything can happen. You know, one of these people might realize that they accidentally signed up for Melee when they were trying to sign up for Ultimate Bracket and then unplug controller and say GG's. Like I said, anything can happen. Yeah, Manny is able to, ooh, bad up smash. Grab ledge. Very nice. And, that's on true. Let's go, Mafer. That was a really good set from both of them. Very unfortunate that Kevin like SD'd Sun game 1, but still, that was a really fun set to watch.
Two people like that already. The same exact way.
We need to play.
Oh, we're fine. Kevin, your shield pressure's fucking crazy, dude.